So I kind of just wanted to touch on Arch Manning. So it is interesting with Arch Manning. We haven't really seen a scenario like this when you think about it. A guy that just started basically what's Arch Manning started 2 games, and he's projected to be the number 1 overall pick. Now that's what's interesting at this time. It's kind of funny when it's draft season. Everyone just talks about the NFL draft. That's all sport. Whether it's Rich Eisen, Dan Patrick, everyone's talking about the NFL draft. Everyone specifically talking about the top 5, 10 picks. So it's interesting right now. There's not a lot of it's kind of like March Madness. When March Madness is going on, a lot of people talk about March Madness. When it's not March Madness, a lot of people are not saying like for example, like it's June. A lot of people aren't saying, okay, March Madness. I can't wait. For March Madness. Now the teams, obviously, we don't know how the teams are, but yeah, this time of year, the NFL draft, there's not a ton of buzz, for the NFL draft. When the NFL, it's one of those things that when it's going on, people are talking about it. Similar to the Masters, when it's going on, people are talking about it. So yeah, there's not a lot of discussion about it. But what. But Arch Manning is one of the main topics of discussion revolving around it. So, yeah, it's kind of like Tiger Woods in his prime with the Masters. When the Masters was going on, or when Tiger Woods is really good, people would be like, okay, Masters upcoming in a couple months, Tiger Woods is going to be up there. So that's the thing. The NFL draft, obviously, a long ways away. The college football season's still a couple months away. But yeah, Arch Manning, the main topic of discussion there. But yeah, Arch Manning, that's the basic. Basically, he does have all the tools, and we're gonna get to see against Ohio State. Now, he didn't look the best against Georgia, but that was a game where he didn't get a lot of snaps. You did see him have that. I think he had like a longer run against Georgia in that first matchup at Texas. But yeah, so yeah, it's interesting. With Arch Manning, yeah, you just don't see you don't see this scenario play out too often. But yeah, I think it is. I guess if you want to stay with what's the worry with Arch Manning, I guess it is the worry is. If he was really that good, when that opportunity came in that Georgia game, he would have just really taken over. I think that is kind of if you want to play, I guess, devil's advocate, if you want to talk concerns about that he isn't that guy, when he got that opportunity against Georgia, you think he would have ran with it? Like, for example, if you remember when Trevor Lawrence became the guy at Clemson, like Kelly Bryant got hurt. Trevor Lawrence came in, just lit it up, and then it wasn't even a question who was the guy moving forward. It was kind of like even years ago with the Niners when Alex Smith went down and you saw Colin Kaepernick and he just got hot and just rode that hot hand. So yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes like that is the concern. A couple of concern. The concerns are there for Arch Manning, even though there's all the hype there. Is when he couldn't beat out Ewers either early on, and then when he got the opportunity. When they benched Ewers in that Georgia game, when he got the opportunity, didn't necessarily take that opportunity and fully run with it and fully become the guy without question. So, yeah, it'll be Arch Manning. It is interesting. The NFL draft, not the primary focus of sports talk discussion right now, but a lot of this discussion is revolving around Arch Manning. So, yes, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with him this season, see where he ends up getting drafted, what team, how much hype there is, and so and then also just want to reiterate that we have not seen a scenario too similar to this.